In the year 2000, Dave was asked to come back and become the director, which was another big change for us. We would have been very happy to remain in Argentina for a while longer, but God's call on us was to move back to the States. And there again, it was a hard transition. We got to experience reverse culture shock. We had lived in Argentina for so long that we didn't really know our own home culture anymore. And so adapting and relearning the rules of how things are done in the US was a steep learning curve for us.
It was an amazing honor and privilege to serve as missionaries, as frontline missionaries there in Argentina, but an even greater privilege to serve as executive director and wife here at Encompass. Certainly ministry has had its ups and downs, as it has for all of us. Folks know about very obvious external changes like the change of name and the relocation of the headquarters, and perhaps folks are aware of the global restructuring that helped put people more on ministry teams that are aligned with their passions and their vision and helps equip them better that way. But it's some of the things behind the scenes that people aren't aware of that give us special joy. Steps that have been taken to provide ongoing learning opportunities for our staff so that we can be a community of learning. All the ways that we now provide support structures for cross-cultural missionaries, all the work that's done today in training folks before they go, the things that we did not have the opportunity to learn before we went.
Dave and I are somewhat different in just about every way imaginable, but it was really exciting to work together because he was always saying, let's celebrate differences, and he really did.
So you've been a tremendous support and a help for Dave. Dave, I know you to be a man of tremendous vision, a man of integrity, and a man of hard work.
Dave and Sue, congratulations. It has been a pleasure getting to know you and being a part of the ministry at Encompass. You have done a terrific job, both of you, as the director, and as you move into this new role, I'm sure you're going to do some great things.
I've learned a lot of things throughout our years of ministry. If I had to pick out one life lesson to share with you today, it would be learning to say yes to God when He asks me to do things outside of my comfort zone.
Queridos David y Susana, muchas gracias por todo lo que ustedes han hecho a lo largo de todos estos años en la iglesia y por la iglesia, y de manera muy especial por todo lo que han hecho por nuestro país, por Argentina. Realmente los amamos de todo corazón.
Gracias por su compañerismo y gracias por venir a la Argentina. Gracias porque pudimos disfrutar mucho tiempo con ustedes.
Un fuerte abrazo para ustedes y Dios los bendiga en esta nueva etapa.
Thank you for being an excellent leader who has helped me grow as a leader and helped me to fulfill what God has called me to do.
Congratulations to Dave Guiles on his many years of faithful and strong leadership at Encompass World Partners in Argentina and Winona Lake and Atlanta.
Sue has an incredible gift of hospitality and encouragement, which made Lori and I so comfortable whenever we were together. And we all know that Sue is the redeeming element of their couple, right? Now, from Dave, I've learned a lot. He's been an outstanding mentor and leader, encouraging me to look at every issue from the 10,000-foot level, and also looking at every issue with a broader context in mind.
I always wanted to know what you saw and appreciated how you viewed the nations through scriptural eyes, how you viewed the Great Commission through scriptural eyes, and what you saw.
I think what God has most taught me is the essential nature of prayer. God continually draws me back to Himself and reminds me that it is because of His power. You know, apart from me, you can do nothing. Has really become an amazingly important verse for us.
This is for you, Sue. You have been a rock, a solid disciple of Jesus Christ. A lovely woman, mom, missioner.
I appreciate the time that I spent with Dave Guiles, and I wish him a new era of ministry. God bless Sue and Dave Guiles.
I want to say thank you to you for the value add that you brought to my life, to my ministry, and to my leadership. I really appreciate it. And I also want to say that I'm looking forward to what God is going to accomplish through you in this next chapter of ministry.
We want to be grateful for Dave, and thank you, Dave and Sue, for your ministries, and thank you, Dave, for using your God-given gifts very well.
And now God's opening the doors for a third chapter, and we're equally as excited about that. A few years ago, the executive committee of the Global Charis Alliance contacted Encompass and requested that I be released to spend 50% of my time helping develop the global movement. The movement is off to a very strong start. There shows so much promise of growth and of global impact. And now we'll be able to continue to invest in that, but have more bandwidth to be able to do that. And then the other half of the time, helping Encompass in any way possible. Church mobilization, working with major donors. And the board and our new director, Mike, has also said to me, take some time to write some books. So Sue and I are especially excited to see Mike and Letitia now stepping into our roles. We cannot think of a better choice. And we believe that the next generation of leadership for Encompass is in excellent hands. And Mike and Letitia, we're going to be your best fans.